What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit on the channel. I'm going to take this patch and put it on this bag. Why? Well, because I've found it, and what it says is it's all pretend. And if you look very carefully, it is of a possum. It's not, I don't believe it's iron-on, and I'm not really worried about it. But for it to iron on might be kind of difficult just because it's got raised one edge. So what we need to do is find our thread of choice, which I'm going to use red with this. Need a pair of scissors. I would recommend getting seam seal, okay? Just because to put it around here and possibly to do the inside. And a needle. This needle here is a one that I modified. It was supposed to be a straight needle. I made it curved, and yes, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but guess what? It does the job. First thing we are going to do is thread the needle. If I can find the end, this one is this is a new thread, new spool, but old. This was given to me by somebody else, along with a whole bunch of other sewing material. There we go. The end. Pop. And for myself, I'm going to use my pliers, my mini pliers, just because of what I'm going to do with this needle is with it being such a sharp curve. All right. What it's going to do is I can put it into the spot and come right back through. Right. All right. So we're going to grab a bunch of thread. You can't really see it. Bunch of thread. What I like to do personally is to double it over. Probably. So we're going to go this. Put it right on through. And all the way down. As far as even as possible. It's funny because today my daughter wanted me to teach her how to sew. I don't know much about sewing. I know enough about sewing. And no, my sewing machine will not work for this. Bring it around. Right. Bring it around. No, it's real hard to see. And bring it through. Ta-da. And I'm going to, there's a seam stitch right here. I'm going to go above that. And what I personally like to do is start kind of like a sandwich type deal. Start there. So it comes through. Hey, come on. Oh, yeah, it did. And go in as close as I can underneath. Or not. It's going to take me a while. I know that for certain. And it's probably not going to be in the middle of this upper pouch. I don't really care. It's just something to add. And this is my 100-liter bag. I do have my 65-liter bag. Oh. Pull that nice and tight. Now what I probably could do is actually do another corner to keep it in place. No, I'm going to give that a shot. We're back. So what I did was I kind of like tacked it down in place. So, well, hopes. Let's see what if it works out. If that worked out well, I'm hoping it does. Because yeah, I've never actually sewn a patch on before. Obviously, I'm just going to continue to go. And from the looks of it, this is not going to be an easy sew. And yeah, this is going to be like all sorts of screwed up. So yeah, my players are going to actually be able to help me a lot for this. Go. It's not easy to find patches just anywhere. So I'm just going to keep on going. See how this works. And I will get back to you. And come back when it is complete. All right. See ya. And welcome back. Well, as you can tell, here it is. It obviously, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it will do what I need it to do, which is to keep it in place. As you can tell, it's not moving anywhere whatsoever. Everything is down. Now we're just going to put on the finishing touches. I'm going to go ahead and run this through a thread that I've already got into place. Maybe. You know what? Never mind. Give it a cut. I'm going to tie it a couple times here. All right, 2 square knots one way. I'm going to flip it over. Do 2 square knots the other way. Cut the excess off as clean as possible. Now we've got the seam seal, all right, which is a very vital part because if you look on the inside, it's messed up the integrity. So what I'm going to actually do is not only seam seal it here, okay, but I'm going to actually come on the inside and seam seal it on the inside as well. So got to make sure it's all shaken up really well. Make sure it opens. There we go. Upsy daisy. And make sure it'll come out. There we go. So we're gonna go around this whole edge. And personally, with seam seal on fabric like this, there's no need to be gentle with it. Make sure it's on there and on there good. Keep on going all the way around the edge. Ooh. I'm going to recommend, if you decide to add a patch to your bag, that you do add seam seal to it, because it's going to protect your contents on the inside. I'm going to make sure I get everywhere that I've punctured as much as I can. All right, now that being said, all right, due to camera angle and due to the way the pocket is designed, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we'll run the seam seal in here. All right, I will come back to you. And to be 100% honest, to sew this, it took me well over an hour to do. So there, as you can see, where the seams are, where the seam is, stitching, sorry about the focus. Oh, there we go. All right. Then it's there on the patch. Can't see it. So within about 24 hours, it should be dry and we should be all set. Thank you for joining me on another DIY.